Hello everybody, I'm Graham Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone and welcome back to another YouTube video. Pretty much your weekly Bruins broadcast at this point. Whenever they play on Tuesdays, I'm going to try my hardest to commentate each one. And the fourth seed Boston Bruins in the East Division are battling the lowly Buffalo Sabres, who of course are at the moment the only team eliminated from playoff contention. And we got Paul Heyman in the chat. Let's go. Fantastic client to the great Roman Reigns. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the broadcast. And yes, Bruins and Sabres tonight. The Bruins are coming off a very impressive 6-3 victory over the Capitals on Sunday. And the Bruins also coming on in this game on a 3-game winning streak. They are 2-0 against the Sabres this year. What's up, Annette? Thanks for tuning in as well. The Bruins were way back when supposed to play the Capitals tonight, but that game got postponed like a couple months ago. So they're playing the Sabres tonight, making up for some Bruins-Sabres games that were postponed before the year. And also Buffalo's last game was actually canceled against Pittsburgh, but they ended up playing Pittsburgh anyway. They shockingly won 4-2 as Rasmus Dahlin tallied 2 assists and 8 shots on goal. Not bad for a defenseman. And also, we have to talk about the Buffalo Sabres real quick. How about Dustin Tokarski? That's right, the Canadiens' 2014 playoff goaltender, playing out of his mind like he did that year in the playoffs with a .944 save percentage so far this year. Hey, you gotta respect Dustin Tokarski, man. He was rotting in the Ducks AHL team with the San Diego Seagulls, but Sabres signed him a few months ago, and hey, he's been playing dividends so far. And thank you, Annette. Thanks, everyone. 200 subscribers. We made it. Awesome. I know. I'm very excited. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, this is awesome. Speaking of Tokarski, he is getting the start tonight. He's 2-5-2 with a .914 save percentage. Well, yeah, .944 save percentage against the Penguins. Overall, though, not great, but it's nice to see him play. And Rask is 10-4-2 with a .910 save percentage. Of course, Jeremy Swayman getting his first career shutout Friday against the Islanders. Rask now starting his second straight game. And Matt Grzelcyk also in the line for the Bruins after missing 5 straight with an upper body injury. The game is on in Buffalo. Sabres wearing their alternate blues. Bruins in their usual whites. Again, Bruins are 2-0 against Buffalo this year. They've won one at the Garden and another here in Buffalo. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for tuning in. The former owner of BCW. You're right about that one. As the puck goes into the zone, risks the line and plays it aside. Oh, bounced off of Taylor Hall's skate. And also, how about this? We have the Andreas Bajork against Taylor Hall and Curtis Lazar. Of course, the whole trade that broke down last Monday during the deadline. As that puck goes out of play, the toe drag missed the net. As we take a look at the rest of the Bruins defense, nice to see Jeremy Lauzon back in the lineup. Still no sign of Jared Tenorti, to my knowledge. And there's Bruce Cassidy, of course. A .678 win percentage in his 5 years as Bruins head coach. Face-off is going to be won by Patrice Bergeron. And up ahead to Marchand. Marchand will now bounce this one off the boards. Up ahead for Pastrnak. He can't connect. Now Marchand tried to steal. And there comes Buffalo off the boards. And, the Bruins are going to get it off a ricochet. Pastrnak shoots into the zone looking for Marchand, taken away behind the net. And Buffalo trying to clear, but a good save by Tokarski. Now played around near the blue line. Grzelcyk's shot is blocked. And here comes Buffalo up the other way. 2-on-2 they go. Now 3-on-2. Here's a shot from a corner. Rask makes the save. Goes around the boards, and now Boston gets it back. Grzelcyk up ahead for Marchand. And here comes Marchand, who avoids the offsides, passes it back over to Grzelcyk. And, yeah, Buffalo playing a pretty good game thus far, trying to keep the Bruins at bay. And a nice steal there. And going on in, and he couldn't get the shot off. Rask with the save. A good attempt. Going on in with speed. Rask able to smother. And yeah, very good attempt. right out of the gate for the Sabres. That was Colin Miller, the former Bruin, getting the shot attempt there. Colin Miller, the offensive defenseman, going on in, but backhand, forehand didn't rush. Rask made the good save. Now face-off is won by the Bruins. And Alex join us Thursday for the Bruins Sabres commentary. Hopefully, we will see. As puck is brought back into the Buffalo's end, Tokarski plays it over for Miller. Now the backhand pass doesn't connect, and now Ristolainen picks it up. Here comes Rasmus Ristolainen, the pass up ahead, nearly taken away by Jake DeBrusk. And here's a pass. That doesn't connect. Puck played in around the boards. And the pass for Ritchie doesn't connect. Eric Bishop made the biggest mistake calling out ECW. You're right about that. Absolutely. As the Bruins will play this one off the boards. As Corrali will backhand this one past center. Salainen tries to play it off the boards, but icing is called. 17:20 to go in this first period. Looks like Buffalo, though, having some pretty good chances. So far, that Colin Miller shot, the biggest scoring chance of the night so far. As face-off is won by the Bruins, and they will bring this one into the glove side of Tokarski. Corrali takes a hit from Ristolainen. Puck played in around the boards. McAvoy gets it back. Here's a turnaround shot. Blocked, and now Grizzly gets it back at center. And also, we have fixed the brightness. There is no light in my face now. Good. Hopefully it's better for y'all as Chris Wagner loses possession. And now Buffalo gets it back. Went on in. Here comes the pass back. That wasn't Ristolainen. That was Riley Sheahan, the former Red Wing, passing it back in his own end. Now Ristolainen goes D to D, and here comes Buffalo up the other way. Shoots it on in. Wide of Riley and icing, as that is Connor Clifton. Yeah, Tokarski 2-5, but he did beat Pittsburgh, which was nice. Rob Van Dam was not. This is a tag where we put on WWE. Yep. Rob Van Dam, new WWE Hall of Famer this year, which was nice to see. Face-off one. Pass goes in down low. The shot saved by Tokarski. And Riley's shot, good save, and another rebound. That one bounced off of Taylor Hall's stick. Boy, that would be something. Taylor Hall scoring and with the Sabres. Boy, you know, in 37 games with the Sabres, Taylor Hall only scored 2 goals. In 3 games with the Bruins, he scored 2. And I believe he scored 2 and now 4. I don't believe he registered a goal against Washington, but it's incredible how Hall's played in 4 Bruins games, and he's already scored as many as he did in Buffalo, as Jeff Skinner tries to avoid a hit, and he ends up falling down. Here's Dahlin, D to D. And Pasternak with the steal. Nice backhander, looking over for Grizzlick. Grizzlick flips it in down low. Grizzlick gets it back a shot. That one missed. Now Marchand has it. Looking for Bergeron down low. Now here's the backhander from Pasternak. That one missed. Played around. Here's Clifton. Pass out front for Marchand. The backhander for Pasternak. Pasternak waits. Waiting. Shot. Save. Rebound. Puck goes through the crease. Marchand with a good attempt. And Bruins still have possession out in front. The shot. Missed glove side. Oh, Bruins are finally applying the pressure after having a couple minutes of nothing happening pretty much. Bergeron's drive. That one missed. And Sabres looks like they're going to clear and bring it past center. Yeah, I agree with Rob. Deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Well, Twins don't. I mean, I think you would make a good case for Nikki Bella being in the Hall of Fame, but Bree is questionable, I will say. But you kind of can't let one in without the other. You kind of can't, do that. I don't know. Here's a shot. That one's a good save by Rask. I mean, yeah. Well, Twins are definitely, controversial bunch in the Hall of Fame, but I feel like a lot of people who get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame are pretty controversial anyway, so well, there you go, I guess. As here comes DeBrusque going on in. DeBrusque falls down. That was a good hit from Miller. It was always a better wrestler. Exactly. Yes. And she, had the women's title for way longer too. As this one's going to be brought up ahead, past center. Buffalo circles back in their own end. As a rework from their own end. And here can they come up the other way off the left wing. Losing possession. Here comes Corrali. Flipped into the zone. Bounced off the boards. Ristolainen's there before taking a hit from Chris Wagner. Now in a puck jam. Sabres fish it out and they play it off the glass. We're going to get icing here. We will from Clifton. Also, Linus Ullmark is out week to week, which is why Tokarski's getting the start, by the way. And, of course, Carr Hutton's been up and down this season. So right now your two active goaltenders for the Sabres is, of course, Tokarski. And ready for this name? Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. It is a very long name. Rookie goalie from Finland. He's 21 years old. And he's currently the backup goalie for Buffalo because Carter Hart and Ullmark are both inactive currently. Thank goodness he's not getting the start. At least I can pronounce Tokarski right. I cannot pronounce the other guy. It's going to take me a few tries. Out in front, Craig Smith, who's having a crazy point streak. What does he have? 17 points in 15 games or something? Something along the lines of that. As Krejci gets it back over to Clifton, a shot, good save. Yeah, TJ, you are up to something. I can't wait to see what it is. As McAvoy will dish it over. That's down low. Now here's a pass over to Grizzly. Grizzly dishes it over to Hall. Back over near the blue line. Hall tried the backhand pass, taken away by the Sabres, and here they come up the other way with a little flip onto the net. Rask will easily play it over, and they'll go for a line change. Buffalo, not the best shot on goal right there. Could have certainly done more, but decided not to. Puck goes into the corner. That's out front for Pastrnak. He plays around the boards. I don't like him. JVL deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He does. Yeah, John Bradshaw Layfield. He's probably one of my more favorite old-time wrestlers. So puck's out in front and a backhander score for Brad Marchand. And it's 1-0. Well, Bruins kept the play alive. Tokarski fell down. Marchand with a good backhander, and it is 1-0. Pastrnak out in front. Good save by Tokarski. A nice backhander for Marchand, roofing it. That's the former Canadiens goaltender, making 1-0 Bruins. As, again, Marchand, perfect place, perfect timing, nice backhand forehand, goal. That's all day for Brad Marchand. That was 22nd goal of the year? I could be wrong. But it wasn't shorthanded, which I guess for the league is good because, Brad Marchand is lethal on the penalty kill. That was actually Marchand's 24th goal this season. And 55th point. How about that? 55 points in 41 games. Yeah, that's what happens when you're playing online with Pastrnak and Bergeron. As Richie out in front, pass over to DeBrusque, and nope. But, that just goes to show you how Bergeron and Pastrnak are such good. Oh, line mates pass out in front. Oh, my goodness, and he missed it. Rask was so out of position. Casey Middlestat just missed the net horrifically. He had a breakaway. He was all in his lonesome, and he messed it up. Unbelievable. And if that don't describe the Sabres season in a nutshell, I don't know what will, because that was awful. Casey Middlestat doesn't even get a shot on goal when he had the defenseman beat by 2 steps. Oh, goodness. Bruins keep it alive in the Sabres end now. Grzelcyk is it over. Pass down low. Bounce off the boards. Wagner Colin Miller on patrol. Now Grizzly gets it back D to D. Here's a shot. Saved Tokarski, and he smothers with 10:28 to go in the first. It is 1-0 Bruins. 10:28 to go in the first. Marchand, 24th of the year, and 55th point. That's good, TJ. You're making progress. Love to hear that, man. Appreciate everyone stopping by. As 1-0 off the 24th goal by Marchand. Nice little backhand top side on Tokarski. And all right. Also, we'll go over, of course, all the other sports scores. The Dodgers beat the Mariners 1-0 earlier today, as I believe they have a doubleheader. Oh, actually, no, they don't have a doubleheader. Okay. So Dodgers win that one 1-0. And to TJ's delight. And the White Sox and Indians tied at 0, top of the third, top of the second, Twins and Athletics, top of the second, Yankees and Braves. Those games are all scoreless. The Diamondbacks continue their strong start, 3-0 over the Reds in the top of the first. The Orioles are beating the Marlins 1-0 in the top of the first. Looks like Pirates and Tigers got postponed, which is interesting. Giants and Phillies and Cardinals Nationals starting in about 10 minutes. Blue Jays and Red Sox in about 15. Then we have Mets and Cubs at 7:40. Of course, all these times are Eastern. Rays, Royals, Astros, Rockies, Rangers, Angels, Twins, Athletics, and Brewers, Padres. Those are all your later MLB games. And, of course, this is the only NHL game going on right now. A lot of other games are starting at around 7, 8:30, and 9, respectively. And 10, Ducks and Kings. Can't forget about the Western Division Tank Bowl. Ducks and Kings. But yeah, Marchand, nice backhand forehand. Roofs on Tokarski as they show a replay of the goal once more. Yeah, Marchand, by the way, 55 points. That's 4th in the league. He's only 2 behind Patrick Kane. McDavid leading the league with 74 points. He got his 50th assist last night, I believe. And then Leon Draisaitl with 63 points as well. Face-off is won, taken away by the Sabres, and they only go out to center. Pastrnak dishes it back over to Grizzly, D to D. Shot on into the zone, played around. And now Miller couldn't clear it. Here's a shot from Grizzly, kick saved by Tokarski. Here is Pastrnak, and he loses possession. Buffalo going on in, trying to shield the puck, losing possession. That was Tage Thompson, the rookie center, losing possession there. And now Buffalo will have to go for a line change as they have it back in their own end. Sabres are working back with it now. As Jacob Bryson, the rookie defenseman, will play with Colin Miller. The pass intended from Miller doesn't connect. How you mess up a routine D-to-D pass. That's besides the point. Craig Smith back over to the blue line. Here's a shot from Riley. That one's blocked and cleared. And now Mike Riley gets it back. 20 assists on the season for Riley. No goals, but 20 assists. So at least he's an assist machine. And the Bruins only got him for a third-round pick, so not bad. And, we'll make that 22 assists now as Riley gets the assist along with Pastrnak on the Marchand goal. Asking you shall receive, make that 22 assists. So that's 3 assists in 4 games for Riley. Wow. I mean, look what happens when you leave Ottawa. Good things happen. Here is Hall, the pass. Oh, he missed it. Taylor Hall with a good cross-crease pass, but I think that was Charlie Coyle who missed the shot. A for effort at least, and now we get a stoppage. And there's Andreas Bajork, former Bruin, the Finland native. And it looks like we're going to head to commercial break as Jake DeBrusk will go to the box. 8:43 to go in the first, still 1-0 Boston. But Buffalo will get the first power play of the evening. All right, that's interesting. That is interesting. All right. Let's take a look at the NHL games now. I think the Devils are playing the Penguins, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, here is some little playoff alerts for you. Like I mentioned, Buffalo is already eliminated from playoff contention, but New Jersey can join Buffalo in the playoff elimination club. That's right. The Devils could be eliminated from the playoff race tonight if their game against Pittsburgh goes past regulation, or Boston gets 1 point and the Rangers win. I don't know who the Rangers are playing. I'll check that in a minute. Or if they lose to Pittsburgh in regulation, either Boston or New York gets 1 point. So as long as the Bruins win and the Penguins win, the Devils are officially out of the playoff race. And also, another playoff scenario, the Vegas Golden Knights could be the first team to clinch a playoff spot if the Ducks beat the Kings later tonight. As for the Bruins, they're going to have to wait probably another week and a half to 2 weeks, if not smidge longer, before they can clinch a playoff spot. Because the Rangers are not going to go away. They are a pesky team, and as long as they still have teams like New Jersey on their schedule, yeah, they're going to continue playing well. Yeah, but they're going to call DeBrusk as he hooked his former teammate Bajork there. So Sabres on the power play, who are 13th in the league with a 21% rate. The Bruins' best penalty kill in the league, 86% killing off their penalties. Here's a pass. Dishes it over from blade to stick, down low. Back over near the blue line. The backhander is a one-timer from Dahlin. That one blocked. Bruins try to clear, and they will with Charlie Coyle. And now Tokarski will play it aside for Dahlin. Here comes Buffalo now, up the other way, 3-on-3. The back pass from Victor Olofsson played around. Also, I forgot to mention, this past Saturday it was announced for Buffalo, Kyle Opozo broke a bone in his cheek, so he's out for the remainder of the year as well. And so is Jack Eichel, of course. That was announced 2 weeks ago. So, Buffalo just had a horrific season. But, I want to say they'll turn around, but I don't know. But they got to play it game by game. As Thompson plays behind the net, they still have 45 seconds left on this power play. Bruins going to clear it again, though. Tokarski will play it out. And a giveaway, but losing possession was Corrali. And here goes Buffalo up the other way, 3-on-3. They try to find Thompson in the slot. Thompson gets it now, pass out in front near the blue line. And now Colin Miller has it. Miller goes D to D. Waiting. The back pass for Thompson. Cleared by the Bruins, only out to center, and then it'll trickle into Buffalo's end. So 15 seconds left on the power play. Miller will dish it over to the left wing. Buffalo going on in now. A couple nice toe drags here from Jeff Skinner. He backhands it over. Now back over now. Buffalo trying to get a last shot on this power play as Dylan Cousins will play it over to the blue line. A shot saved by Rask. 2 saves. Pass out in front. Oh, what a stop by Rask! Turning around, highway robbery. And they're still jamming away at it. Rask makes another incredible save. Dylan Cousins. Oh, what a stop by Rask. He turned around, just kind of stuck his glove out, and made a terrific save. Oh, save of the game right there. We didn't even have to play the rest of it. That's the save of the game, without a question. Oh, going on. And the fact that they were still forechecking afterwards. Props to Buffalo. Hey, listen, like I've been saying all games so far, Buffalo may have had a disastrous season, but they're actually playing well this game. I give them credit. They played well the first 14 minutes. Saboral's shot, that one's blocked. Rebound goes up and over the net. And Hall loses possession. Yeah, we need the Tukas in the chat. That was a remarkable save. McAvoy's blast save. Now Zaboral back over to McAvoy to Craig Smith save. The puck takes a weird bounce off the boards, but Buffalo able to capture the rebound. Here's the backhanded pass going on in. Haas missed. Now played around the boards. And here's a shot. Another good save by Rask. Traffic was in front. He made the save. I need to see that replay again. That was such an incredible save. Here's the replay. The overhead shot. Wide open net for Dylan Cousins. And yes, it bounces off the glove of Rask. Great post-to-post save. Incredible. Bruins going live right now. Yeah, no. Rask is playing well. Swayman has been a top 3 rookie goaltender this year. They got Halak off the COVID-19 list. I forgot to mention that as well for the Bruins. 2 days ago, Halak taken off the COVID-19 list, so we'll see if he'll get a start against Buffalo, or they're going to stick with Swayman. All I know is that Dan Vladar is already down in Providence again. That's all I can tell you about the Bruins goalie situation. Between Swayman and Halak, who knows? Who knows who's getting the backup role there? I would imagine for the regular season, you're going to want to maybe keep Swayman around, but I think for the playoffs, I would probably switch back to Halak for the playoffs. I don't know what the Bruins' plan is, but I would probably do something along the lines of that. Because honestly, Swayman has proved he's the goalie of the future. Like, if you shut out the Islanders, you're doing yourself some favors having a future job in this league. So, yeah. Vladar, he looks all right. Maybe re-sign Rask or Halak, probably more Rask to a 1 or 2 year deal to kind of, get Vladar more practice before, he becomes a full-time backup to Swayman or maybe the starter, who knows. By the way, I was saying I don't know who the Rangers playing tonight. They're playing the Islanders. So that'll be a good game. Battle of New York. We also have another great game starting in a matter of moments, too. Hurricanes and Lightning. That's a great game for the Central Division. Oh, my goodness. Just see this. You got to see the save again. Tuukka Rask. Save of the night. And it's not even going to be close. Great pass from Jeff Skinner. He wasn't even looking. He was able to find Cousins. Great save, but yeah. Rask, just incredible. Anyway, McAvoy kept him past center. Here's the pass. Pasternak going back with it. Here comes Pasternak now. Pasternak waits. Back over to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk goes D to D. And Buffalo's going to steal, and they will clear. Now Buffalo takes it into their own end. Brings it out near the blue line. That was Drake Calgula, the former Blackhawk Oiler and Coyote, losing possession. And now here's Jeff Skinner going back. Now here comes Buffalo up the other way now, 3-on-3, or 4-on-4 rather, and Buffalo loses possession. Here's Miller. I think Case will return. Oh, yeah, Case free agent. Case is not coming back. No. No chance Case comes back. If he does, he's just going to be on the taxi squad or playing in Providence. The Bruins don't need him. That's the problem. It's not that he's a bad player. He does average, he's a decent assist maker, but he cannot score goals or stay healthy. He's definitely gone. Especially if the Bruins are going to keep guys like Corrali or DeBrusk around, or they re-sign Taylor Hall. No, not happening. Case can be good, like third liner on a team like the Blues or like the Coyotes, but he ain't staying in Boston. No way. But he can certainly be an asset elsewhere. he's like I said, he's a decent assist guy, but other than that, not great. As the Bruins now go up the other way, 1-0 again. Marchand is 24th of the year. And here comes the Sabres now up the other way. They have 4 men in their own neutral zone off the DDD pass from Ristolainen, and he shoots it on in. Rask plays it aside. Also, I forgot to mention the Bruins they've been without Brandon Carlo for about 2 weeks now, but this defense is playing great thus far. Like, imagine what's going to happen when Carlo comes back. And we don't have to deal with Jeremy Lazone. Yeah. Good times are ahead, Bruins fans. Again, they're getting the gang ready before the playoffs. That's when everyone's going to come back from injury, and this team hopefully trying to, still looking for their revenge after 2019. We'll see what happens, but Yeah, also forgot to mention that Carlo's still injured, and he's still probably going to be injured for another week or two. As Ristolainen bounces this one off the boards for Thompson. Thompson then turns around and he tries to pass it back to Ristolainen. Ristolainen now off the boards, a backhander. That one's taken away. Here comes Craig Smith with it now. 3-on-3. Pass. Looking for Krejci, but it bounced off Tokarski's stick. Now Krejci gets in the corner. And it bounces off of Riley's skate. And out to center before the Bruins get it back. Hall. That one's taken away. Buffalo going on in. Middlestat. The backhander. Buffalo now keeping possession to the bottom left. They have Dahlin at the blue line, a shot. That one saved by Rask and deflects out of play. 2:07 to go. Now let's take a look at the replay here of the Marchand goal. I want to see a camera. I mean, listen, the Marchand goal was nice. Don't get me wrong, but come on. Rask save was just so much better than the Marchand goal. And I really don't think, if you see the two clips, I really don't think anyone would argue. So here comes Buffalo again, 2-on-2. Here's a wrist shot. That one misses. Bounces off the glass. And now here's Bergeron. Bounces this one off the boards for Pastrnak. And up ahead they go. Flipped into the zone. And Buffalo now giving it up in their own end. That was looked like number 10 who had it for Buffalo. He's not on my roster. Why ain't he on my roster? I don't know. Anyway, Bruins have it in their end now. Here comes McAvoy. McAvoy waiting, passing to DeBrusk, who shoots it off the boards. Now slowed down. Here's Tokarski playing it around. That one nearly gloved down by the Bruins. Bruins do keep it alive at the blue line. Quick pass down low. Ritchie tried to play it around for Coyle. He loses possession. And now here come the Sabres up the other way, 2-on-2. Shoots it on in. Clifton. Sam Reinhart on him. Here's a blast. Saved by Rask. Oh, wow, a huge rebound. And Ritchie couldn't clear. Here's Skinner, the toe drag around the net. Pass out in front. Good save by Rask. Out in front looking for Skinner. Again, no good. Pass down low. That one's taken away. Clifton over to Riley. Off the D-to-D pass. Up ahead, here comes Ritchie. Ritchie will shoot this one in. And a big check there from DeBrusk on the corner boards. Down to the final 20 seconds of the period. Flipped out by Buffalo. Just center ice. Bruins shoot it back in. Tokarski will play it over to Miller. Miller has back over to the defenseman. Chris Wagner delivers a big hit. Buffalo continuing the body checks. And the Sabres now. Final 2 seconds of the period. And Dylan Cousins says, why not? Let me attempt a shot. And it gets deflected out of play. Is that going to be the end of the period? It will be. Oh, and by the way, Swayman is currently the backup for the Bruins. They're showing the Bruins bench right now, and they're saying Swayman is the backup, not Halak. So that's interesting. And what's this? Oh, boy. Rask was going to the locker room, but he has to go back. I was about to say when the puck deflected out of play, I was about to say there had to be at least a second or so left. Rask gets over to the bench, and now he has to get back. Yeah, there's a whole 2 seconds left in the period. Come on, Rask. What are you doing? I mean, yeah, the period's basically over anyway, but come on now. But yes, there is 2 seconds left. So pretty much face-off snipe is the only way how Buffalo's going to be able to score here. They get a face-off and they snipe it. Oh, and what's this? Now they're reviewing. It's 2 seconds. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, they are going to say play it. Face-off's won. They didn't get the one-timer off with the snipe, whatever you want to call it. They didn't get a shot off, and now Rask can head to the locker room. 1-0 Bruins. Marchand with a backhand forehand goal. We will head to our first intermission, which is nice. Of course, second intermission, I'll recap all the sports news, but for the first intermission, recap all the other sports scores and maybe give you live updates on all the other games going on right now across all the other leagues because they are starting right about now. I missed the TJ call. Whoops. I did not have my ringer on. Sorry about that. All right. Hold up. I got things to do first. Oh boy. Anyway, again, just one of those things where unless you know who, you have no idea what I'm kind of laughing about. Anyway, Red Sox and Blue Jays underway. That game's still scoreless. You know what I should have done? I didn't think this out clearly. I should have done the Bruins game. Then once the Bruins game ended, I should have done the Red Sox. Oh, I didn't think about that. Pain. Hey, I'll have to do that eventually. Maybe the Bruins have another 6:30 game soon, and then when the Bruins game, man, like hopefully it's on like a Saturday or something. Like the Bruins and Red Sox, like they both start a game at 1, and then like I'll kind of just flip between both games, kind of. And then, kind of commentate them both to kind of, make the broadcast more interesting. Because, I guess I'll kind of just commentate the Red Sox Blue Jays for the first intermission because, I really ain't going to go over much sports news until the second period. So, might as well. But Bo Bichette with a wild swing and a miss there, and so does now a 2-1. Red Sox already have one out here in the top of the first. Another swing and a miss by Bichette off the slider by Eduardo Rodriguez. So don't worry, we will be going back to the Bruins game in a second. I'm probably just going to pretty much just focus on the rest of this top of the first and then probably just go on and talk about whatever. Feel free to ask questions, give your opinions about whatever in the chat. Give us some topics to talk about here to kill off the time. Because, the second period won't be starting for about another, 13 minutes or so. So I can use the topics. As Rodriguez with a 2-2. And that one's up high in a foul, 94 miles an hour. So the count stays at 2-2 now. Bo Bichette, can they just talk about Bo Bichette real quickly? Well, too bad I'm going to. But Bo Bichette, of course, the now second-year shortstop for Toronto. This guy, or third year rather, this guy is insane. He already has 17 hits in 16 games and 115 hits overall in his career in just 383 at-bats. He has a career average of 300 batting average. He's impressed me a lot. And he will be a free agent in 2026. He will be a very hot player for the free agent market. And right as I say that, he doesn't even take a swing at a pitch he should have swung at. So there's a strikeout for Rodriguez, and the Red Sox get their second out of the inning. But, it's going to be fun seeing who's going to win the Bo Bichette sweepstakes in 2026. Look at that. You're already looking forward to the 2026 free agency. Why not? Bo Bichette's going to be a stud, so whatever. Well, there you go. Here's your 2 outs now. Who's up now? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yep. So here's Rodriguez now, 13th pitch. Yeah, that one missed to the left, 1-0 the count. Guerrero Jr., 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. Pitch misses again to the left, 2-0 the count. Yeah, I'll put my ringer on. Although, because I have the, since I have my own custom ringtone, whenever someone calls me, I startle for a little bit, especially during a broadcast when I'm not expecting anyone to call me, and then I just start hearing the Brooklyn Nine-Nine theme, and I'm like, what? Who's calling me? But yeah, I don't know. TJ can call during the second he wants, if you like. I don't know. Pitch missed again, 3-0 the count. And don't walk him, Eduardo. Come on. Don't walk him. Red Sox, by the way, coming off a series series tie to the White Sox. They both split 2 games apiece and a walk for Guerrero Jr. Lovely. Now here's Randall Grichuk. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. I don't know. My hockey peeps are probably like, what are you doing? Yeah, hold on. Let me just wait until this top of the inning ends, then I'll go back to rambling on about hockey. It looked like the Penguins scored and the Panthers, so we can go over those goals in a second as a strike one called there. Rodriguez, of course, couldn't play last year due to COVID-19 protocols and other injuries, but he's back luckily and ready to deliver his 18th pitch. Rodriguez delivers and up high, swing and a miss. Rodriguez looking for his, I believe, second strikeout here to end the top of the first. Rodriguez to deliver. 19th pitch here. This one's way outside and it's fouled back. And it's 0-2. Now here's the pitch, and this one's going to be hit over to the shortstop, and he'll flip it over. All right, so that's the end of that. Red Sox and Blue Jays still scoreless. Okay, now we're back to hockey. All right. Not good. I just read it was not the best news. Now we got a whole thing with Paris Gate. So apparently Alex is back on, but I was just telling them, since me and Jeffrey, we were going to do Bruins and Sabres, I have no idea how Alex is going to be able to watch the Bruins Sabres game. So we may have to switch back to Wednesday. I don't know what's going on. Penguins, they now have a 2-0 lead over the Devils. Okay. Mike Matheson scored. Come on, Devils. Mike Matheson. And Cody Ceci got the assist too. Oh, my. Wow. Leave it up to the Penguins trash third line pairing. And Brian Russ scored. Okay, no surprise there. So 2-0. Penguins over the Devils. It's also 2-0 Florida over Columbus, as the first goal was scored by Barkov. Second goal, Sam Bennett, who now has his second goal as a Panther. It looks like Rangers, Islanders, and Hurricanes, Lightning still scoreless at 0. Now starting in about an hour, Red Wings and Stars. I believe so. I don't know. We're kind of texting each other as we speak. Alex is looking like it might be available for Wednesday now. I'm just trying to prioritize, and then they just throw stuff back at me, and I'm like, whoa. I don't know what we're going to do. Hopefully we can still do the broadcast. I mean, Jeffrey, we can still do the broadcast anyway, Thursday. Because I was probably going to end up doing Bruins and Sabres Thursday anyway, so you still want to commentate the game with me, you're more than welcome to. It just may not be our Power Skate Show episode, but you want to still commentate the game with me, you can certainly feel free and commentate the game with me. More than welcome to. As for anyone, if anyone wants to be my color commentator, feel free. And then the Sunday, again, kind of like what I had in mind for Power Skate Show. Same thing for Fletcher Sports Zone. It's not going to be a talk show. It's going to be a live reaction to Talladega. And, yeah, any NASCAR fans, get hyped. I'm going to do my first NASCAR broadcast in about a month and a half. I know it's been forever since I've done a NASCAR broadcast. Don't remind me. Actually, no, it's been like 3 weeks because I forgot I did some of that Bristol dirt race. But, yeah, it's been way too long since I've done NASCAR. I got to do NASCAR again. What better track to do it than Daytona? What? Not Talladega. Is it Talladega? It is Talladega. I'm losing my mind over here, all right? But that's besides the point. NASCAR broadcast Sunday, and it's at Talladega. I don't know why I'm confusing you. But, yeah, that's going to be starting, I think, at around 3. So, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be fun doing Talladega because, yeah, just such a fun track to commentate. Like, I was on the call for that the Talladega race last year. And oh my goodness, when Bunny won that race, I was yelling. That was a very intense race. Currently, other scores in the other leagues: the White Sox beating the Indians 3-1, the Athletics beating the Twins 2-0, Braves beating the Yankees 1-0. It looks like now the Orioles and the Marlins. Orioles winning that game 3-1. Giants and Phillies scoreless. Nationals, Cardinals scoreless. Blue Jays and Red Sox still scoreless. Diamondbacks still 3-0 over the Reds. That's all the MLB scores. And then I guess we could check check the basketball scores. I don't know if any basketball games are on right now, but we can check anyway. Hornets and Knicks at 7:30. Okay, and the same thing with Nets and Pelicans and Magic, Hawks. Clippers and Trailblazers at 10. Same thing with Timberwolves and Kings. We'll do the show tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah, if Alex is free tomorrow, we'll do the show tomorrow. And then, yeah, we can still do Bruins and Sabres Thursday anyway. We can still do that. Because, like I said, I was going to commentate anyway, so. May not be the full game, but should be able to be most of it, if hopefully not all of it. And also let me know because Thursday, since this week I'm on school break and I'll actually be done with my driving school by Thursday. If you guys want me to have like a half an hour pregame show, like, the actual people on Nesson, like if you guys want me to just rack up a bunch of just information and we can just have like a half an hour pregame show and like a half an hour postgame show, please let me know if you want to join that, because well, if I'm doing it with Jeffrey, I'm going to have it's going to be on StreamYard. So, we'll actually be able to, actually have other people join the broadcast and stuff. And who knows, maybe we'll do like a 3-4, just maybe we'll do a live reaction. Who knows? But yeah, if anyone wants to join pre-post, let me know. I'll do that Thursday. Red Sox are playing the Mariners on Thursday. Maybe that's when I could do the Bruins and Red Sox. Yeah, I could kind of do them both, kind of switch between commercial breaks. Yeah, Mariners, Red Sox, and Bruins, Sabres. You know what's funny? I think the Mariners, Red Sox game is starting at 6. The Bruins game won't start until 7, and somehow the Bruins game will end before the Red Sox game because that's baseball. But yeah, the Red Sox are having a very quick series against the Blue Jays. Yeah, they're playing tonight. Then they're playing, I think, again tomorrow. Yeah. Also, they only have a 2-game series with Toronto. Okay, well that works. So maybe I'll do that instead. I don't know. I got all sorts of ideas. We got ideas. Will they execute? To be determined. Second period about to get underway. All right, enough of me blabbing. Second period about to get underway. Bruins up 1-0 again. 24th goal of the year for Brad Marchand. Tuukka Rask has so far made 9 stops. Dustin Tokarski has also played pretty well aside the 1 goal he allowed, which if he wasn't in the butterfly position, he probably makes a save. But yeah, here at the KeyBank Center in Buffalo, New York. Well, the Sabres may stink, but at least they have the Bills. Ha ha ha. Old joke. Okay. Let's see what could really be a storyline here hanging into the second period. I mean, again, other than either Bajork, Hall, or Curtis Lazar registering a point, which would kind of be disappointing if one of them don't, or if all of them don't, but we'll see. By the way, Bergeron to Marchand, they have factored on 29 shorthanded regular season goals. That's third all time, behind Gretzky and Yari Curry with 41, and then Don Luch and Craig Ramsey with 31. And since 1933-34, when goals were officially tracked, wow. Marchand and Bergeron, 29 shorthanded goals. Third all time, and it could very well be second by the time they retire. Well, they passed Gretzky and Curry, but they could certainly, they're at 29 now. They could reach 31 by the end of the year. Who knows? Does that one bounce off the boards and an icing? Yeah, so both teams actually had 9 shots on goal in the second. And again, the highlight of that first was just the incredible Rask save, robbing Dylan Cousins. Face-off taken again at center ice, and Clifton will play it over D to D. Back over to Connor Clifton. Here comes Clifton now, the quick pass up ahead. Come the Bruins now. Here's a shot. That one goes up and over the cage. Craig Smith down low for Sam Reinhart. Taken away by Clifton. Clifton, that one gets blocked. Bruins get it back. Clifton dishes it back down low. Oh my goodness, a shot. Goes through the crease. What a one-timer. I didn't even see who shot that. That was a heck of an effort. I think that was Hall. Yeah, it was. Taylor Hall with a A-plus effort on the one-timer, but it didn't even hit the net. So it was kind of all for naught, but decent attempt nonetheless. And now Mathis Samuelson will play it around the boards. Now here's Clifton. Clifton goes on in. Clifton gonna lose possession. This is going to be backhanded out to center and chopped into the zone, and Rask will play it behind. Nearly come up the other way. Clifton try to fish over to Bergeron. Looked like Rask got interfered with as he head back in his net, but no penalties. It looked like it was a Bruin who interfered. Rask leaves his net again, presumably to get hit again. Nah. But here comes Pastrnak up the other way. Oh, Pastrnak almost loses his balance, and he sticks with it. Wow. Pastrnak was able to keep his balance there, so it looked like he was about to get tripped up. Props to him. Anyway, here's the pass over to Charlie McAvoy, who dishes it over. What's up, Drew? Thanks for stopping by. If you're brand on my channel, yeah, I'd definitely be interested in making a vid with you soon. Definitely let me know when. I would be down to do so. As Buffalo will clear momentarily for the guy back, and there's a backhand pass. Shot in by Buffalo. That one misses. And now flipped in down low. Here's McAvoy. He gets it back. Loses possession. Puck goes in behind the net. And middle stat. Loses possession again. And here comes Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk shoots it on in. Missed the net wide. Here is Miller. Miller's going to get checked by Ritchie on the boards. Here's Zaboral down low for Ritchie. A shot tipped. No goal. Tokarski. What a save. They're still poking away at it. And, yeah, it looks like it's got to be no goal. Or, wait a minute, Tokarski's in the net. Is this a goal? We'll get to see. There was a washout signal from the officials. We'll certainly get to see here on the replay. That one bounced off the post. DeBrusk poked away at it. Hold on. It bounced off the post. Yeah, no, there's no puck behind that line. Oh, yeah, no goal at all. What a save by Tokarski. Able to just stick his glove right there and make the save. I would say the Rask save was better, but that one, pretty good. I almost announced the Jinx Rask by saying, oh, yeah, Rask, that's going to be the best save of the night. And Tokarski makes one that's pretty much just as good. I think Rask was a slim bit better, but props to Tokarski. That's probably his best save all season. So props to him. Here's a shot. Good save. And the puck is loose. And they score. No signal, but the light's on. What are they going to do here? Well, Tokarski could save that one. Now they count it. 2-0. I was about to say, the light was on, but the referee took forever and a day to signal it a goal. Tokarski's saying, oh, I was interfered with. Well, we'll certainly see. Of course, you can review it. As this one goes to the 5-hole, Tokarski. Oh, Tokarski kicks it in. Oh, my goodness. And he wasn't even interfered with. Oh, never mind. This is clearly a goal for the Bruins. Yeah, Tokarski just kicked it in, and he wasn't even touched. This is going to be Sean Corrali with the goal or Curtis Lazar? I have no idea. I think Lazar might get credit with the goal. But it's 2-0, and yeah, no, Buffalo's not even going to review it. Yeah, no, it was clear. Tokarski clearly kicked it in his own net. That's clearly a goal. Now here's Coyle behind the net. So 2-0 Bruins. Now it was Lazar or Corrali to be determined. We will soon find out who scored that. But yeah, 2-0. Austin is having their way with their basement dwellers of their division. Bajork dishes it over. That's looking for Bajork again. That one's stolen. And here is Corrali. We'll dish it over to Chris Wagner, and he will clear. Icing waved off, though, and here comes Buffalo up the other way, and the pass kind of whiffed on it. Here come the Bruins up the other way. Circling around the net is Taylor Hall. Dishes it back to the blue line. A shot blocked out in front. Bruins with another quality scoring chance, though. Smith loses possession. I'll see if Craig Smith can extend his point streak. He's got a whole another pretty much period and 3/4 to do so. As here comes Pastrnak going on, and he gets chopped down, and now Buffalo will get it back. Quick pass up ahead to Sheahan. Sheahan going on in, steps on the brakes, runs into McAvoy. Bergeron then steals, and now pass it back over to McAvoy. McAvoy, the pass up ahead to Marchand. Marchand's going to wait, try to dangle. Good defense, though, from Buffalo. And the Pastrnak and Bergeron run into each other. And Jeff Skinner can't handle the lead ahead pass. Flipped into the zone by Buffalo. Rask will dish it over to the left defenseman. We then pass it up ahead to Pastrnak. Goal was credited to Connor Clifton. Okay, thanks, Sean, for that. Connor Clifton getting the goal? I could have sworn it was Lazar. But they'll give it to Clifton. All right, 2-0. He would have been like the fourth guy I would have assumed got that goal. But, yeah. Good save by Rask. I mean, it looked like Corrali missed when he, tried to shoot in. It looked like he missed. So that's why I was saying it was going to be Lazar. But, nah. By the way, David Krejci, talking about Craig Smith's point streak. How about Krejci's? 4 games, he has 3 goals, 2 assists, and a +4 ± rating. I mean, David Krejci's just doing his stuff. He's getting playoff mode ready. Krejci always struggles first half of the year, but after the trade deadline during the playoffs, Krejci's so good. I prefer a guy who's good year round, but Krejci, good player for the playoff run. The Bruins may re-sign him. I wouldn't be opposed if they re-signed him. I just don't think I want the Bruins to do that, but who knows? Shout out in front. That was Lazar, and it looked like he was either blocked or Tokarski got a piece of it. Puck goes back out near the blue line. And now puck will be cleared out. And Buffalo almost had a near chance. But Dahlin couldn't get to it, and now here come the Bruins up the other way. Here is Charlie Coyle. So Clifton, his first of the year, Corrali and Lazar getting the assists. That's out front. The backhander, good save for Tokarski. That was Corrali with that shot. Back to the blue line. Pass down low. Corrali. Oh, looking for McAvoy. And they missed the cross-crease pass. Puck goes in down low. Wagner gets taken down. And here comes Buffalo up the other way. Grzelcyk loses possession. Now McAvoy gives it up. Here's a shot. Rask pokes it aside. Back to the blue line. Dahlin down low. Here's the backhander off the boards. Buffalo trying to gain some momentum. A one-timer. That one missed. Rask saw that one the whole way, and now we get a whistle. And we're going to head to commercial break. So it's Connor Clifton, his first of the year, making it 2-0. 13:15 to go in the period. And then it was Lazar's 5th assist of the year and Corrali's 3rd. I thought at first when on the Clifton goal, I was like, live speed. Well, first off, live speed, I thought Lazar scored the goal, but that's besides the point. He will get credit with an assist. But, I was kind of thinking like they were going to take the goal back because of goalie interference. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, obviously, when I saw the replay, I was like, oh, there's no goalie interference. This is going to count. But I didn't even see Tokarski even kick it in his own net. I didn't even know the puck was in the net. I just saw the red light go on after the net. So I'm like, well, it's a goal if the red light's going off. And, Nesson and the referees, everything was just so delayed. That's why I was like very delayed on my goal call. I was just like, he scored, did he? I don't know. It was basically when Patrick Kane scored against the Flyers in Game 6 of 2010. I was just like, is a puck in the net? Is it not? What are we doing here? And, it ended up being a goal. So, Bruins extend to 2-0. And Connor Clifton, I mean, he's not, he's okay. That'd be cool if the Bruins extend Connor Clifton. I mean, he's better than Jeremy Lauzon. And mostly Jacob Zaboral and John Moore. Because, of course, hashtag buyout John Moore still running wild, although he's injured for the next 6 months. That is what is there. Face-off is won by Buffalo as we head out of commercial break. So we have about 13 minutes to go here in the second period. Taken away. Oh, here comes Pastrnak up the other way. Pastrnak goes on in, loses possession. How do you lose possession? Pastrnak, no. Just went on in, he did a couple dangles, and he lost possession of the puck. I'm like, what? Well, Millstat can't complete the pass, and now the Bruins have him behind the net. Now here's Millstat. The pass out in front doesn't connect. Bergeron up ahead of Marchand. Now back to Pastrnak. Down low to Marchand again. Marchand plays it around for Bergeron. Bergeron now getting checked. Dahlin tried to check Bergeron, and Dahlin's the one who hits the ice. Ouch. Clifton. Backhander over to Pastrnak. Shot gets blocked, and here comes Buffalo up the other way. Thompson will dish it over to Millstat. Millstat just flips it in between the old wickets of Riley. And Buffalo will go for a line change. Riley now up ahead to Krejci. Krejci dishes it over to Hall. Puck goes in down low. Krejci gets it back. Krejci up the boards looking for Smith. Hall almost interferes, but Buffalo was able to get it and shoot on in. Victor Olofsson, the Swedish right winger, takes a bump. Now at the blue line, pass goes down low. Buffalo, I mean, they've had their chances of scoring. Again, in reality, it should be 2-1. If it wasn't Tuukka Rask larceny on Dylan Cousins, it should really be 2-1. But Buffalo, they're not playing a great game defensively, but they're playing decent enough offensively, if that makes sense. It's just their defense. I mean, that's a problem. That's just Buffalo's main problem is the defense. Because Elias Olmark is not a bad goaltender in the slightest. It's just you trade Olmark to a team like Anaheim, it'll play better on. The way how it works. Oh my goodness, Chris Wagner with a huge hit out of nowhere. Corrali has it, lost it, and now Samuelson will try to play it up ahead. He can't. Bruins will shoot. Shot is blocked. And played around. Buffalo. That's this one off the boards. Here is Lazar losing possession. And Buffalo will retrieve. Up ahead, here's a shot. That one blocker stopped by Rask. Puck wasn't even near Rask. Rask's like, all right, I'm going to leave the net and just swat it out of play. Why don't you? All right. And again, Thursday, Bruins are on Nesson Plus because of the Red Sox. Ugh. How dare the Bruins get the shaft to the less important New England Sports Network channel. So, come on. Bruins are better than the Red Sox. I know the Red Sox are doing good this year, but come on. I know it's spring too, but come on. Again, come on. The Bruins are just better than the Red Sox. Oh my God. And right as I say it, right when I talk about how good the Bruins are, Charlie McAvoy literally gives me a heart attack because he was about to own goal that. Oh my. McAvoy, what are you doing? Don't betray on me now. I have your jersey. You're going to go down the Grant buys a jersey route where when you once buy a jersey, you're going to start to stink. Puck goes out, play 9:55 to go in the second. Oh my God, I got to see a replay of that. McAvoy own goal. Well, that explains why the Bruins are playing on Nesson Plus in a heartbeat. Oh my goodness. I got to see this again. Wait a minute. So, I know it happens to every hockey team. They share a network with a baseball team. I know. I don't like it. I know why, because it's spring and they want to, get more baseball fans excited. But again, just Bruins are better than the Red Sox. That's the main story. Hold on, I'm looking back at this. Okay, so puck bounced off the boards. McAvoy, he literally almost owned goal, did he? I mean, at least he played a Rask, but I'm just rewatching it now. I mean, Tage Thompson was right behind him, but McAvoy. What are you doing? Thank goodness that wasn't an own goal, or else that would have not been pretty. And now it's time for Andy Brickley's favorite part of every Bruins game, the Berkshire Bank exciting rewind. And they're going to rewind the Marchand goal because why? The Rask save was 20 times better, but that's beside the point. Marchand, easy, backhand, forehand. He's just doing his usual thing. He's been owning the Sabres his entire life. And then, of course, the Clifton goal, making it 2-0. As we are already 2 commercial breaks down in the second period. Very nice. This game is flying by. I kind of like the 6:30 starts. Because therefore the game will be over by like 9, not 9:30. But yeah, McAvoy, what do you... Don't do that again. Face-off taken at center ice for whatever reason. Shots on goal, 14-10 in favor of Boston. And Buffalo wins the drive. It seems like Buffalo's been winning a lot of the face-offs. That's interesting. Pastrnak slows down, passes it down low, and this one will be cleared by Buffalo. Offsides will be waved off, or icing, as McAvoy will play it over. This one will be taken away by Buffalo momentarily before the Bruins get it back. And now Grizzly almost got destroyed by Olofsson. Luckily, everyone's all right, though. And Marchand then takes a shoulder from Dahlin. Here comes Buffalo as Caliga steps on the brakes, and then he dishes it over to Tobias Reeder. Oilers legend Tobias Reeder passes it back over to the blue line. Oh, way too much fun. Here comes Bruins with the steal. Pastrnak, he's got Marchand with the Pastrnak. Fans on the pass! What? He had Marchand wide open for a cross crease of Pastrnak, not having his best night, to say the least. He whiffs on a cross crease. Now Marchand's going to the box. Oh, my goodness. He's getting called for elbowing, I believe. Let's take a look here again on the replay. You know, I saw about 50 seconds ago Marchand was the one getting elbowed, but... yeah, that's a good call on Marchand. A elbow across the head to the defenseman. I mean, it's a good call. Still upset, Pastrnak missed that. Like, he missed a cross crease. Like, man. It is what it is. Sabres on the power play now. Their second power play of the game. Middle stat, back over to the blue line. Here's a shot by Dahlin, saved by Rask, and the rebound. Oh, and that one's blocked. And deflects out of play. Oh, Buffalo at least getting another decent chance out in front. Rask is playing strong, however. So we'll take a look again here. Dahlin, a good save right out of the gate. And Victor Olofsson with the shot. That one deflected out of play. I think actually Charlie Coyle may have partially blocked it. I think he did. Face-off is now won by... Face-off's won by Buffalo. Dahlin dishes it over. Back to Dahlin. Now it bounces off of his stick. This one will be shot into the zone. Slowed down by Rask. Here's McAvoy losing possession. Now here's Corrali. Oh, man, Bruin gets shoved down to the ice. My goodness. Buffalo now plays it around the boards. Here's Olofsson. Olofsson the pass down to Ristolainen. Going back with it now. Faking the backhanded pass. Back over to the blue line. Reinhart waits down low. And Ristolainen tries to find a man out in front. That was Millstat. Good save by Rask. And now we may have some friction. The zone's down. Wondering what the heck happened. And it looks like, is Ristolainen going to go to the box? Maybe. Let's see here on the replay. Oh, that is blatant charging. Rasmus Ristolainen decking Jeremy Lazone, and that's gonna be a penalty all day. Oh, Ristolainen ran right into the zone. I don't know if they're gonna call that charging or interference. Probably charging, I would assume. And I was about to say, why the heck are two Bruins players about to beat the heck out of Rasmus Ristolainen? Well, I'll explain why. They're gonna say roughing? That was more charging, but I mean, it could be roughing too, but I would have said charging for that one. But either way, 4-on-4 for 55 seconds. Krejci will win the draw. Here's Clifton going D to D. And losing possession. And Buffalo will try to work up ice. Here is Cousins. Cousins goes on in the wrist shot. Save Rask, and he's able to smother the rebound. Face-off taken to the glove side. 37 seconds left now on the 4-on-4. 7.5 to go here in the second period. Let's get to take a look again on the replay. Buffalo coming on into the zone 2-on-2. Cousins, a good save. Krejci now to take the draw for the Bruins. And it looks like for Buffalo is Cousins, and Krejci wins the draw. And Clifton will circle and will try to work up ice. Clifton gets hit. And now here's DeBrusk, who also gets hit. Riley will play it around. Down to the final 20 seconds of the 4-on-4. Riley will try to clear. Kept in by Buffalo. Good passing down low. Cousins finds a man at the blue line, avoiding the offsides. Cousins will then lose possession. And offsides is now called with 6 seconds left. Well, I mean, props to Dylan Cousins. I mean, he avoided the offsides like 10 seconds prior, so give him credit. So face-off will be taken here by Bergeron, just outside the Bruins zone. And it's going to be Riley Sheahan, the former Red Wing out of the 2012 draft class, taking the face-off for Buffalo. And Krejci's or Bergeron rather, will lose to Sheahan. And 4-on-4 is over. So now Bruins got a regular power play for a minute. This is their first power play of the game, actually. Bruins power play is 10th in the league, 22%. Sabres penalty kill, 21st in the league with 78%. Looks like Buffalo's most likely going to kill this one off. Hopefully I didn't just announce or jinx him. Here's Bergeron. Dishes it over the shot. Save to Karski. And 43 seconds to go on the power play. We will get a whistle. This stuff is won by the Bruins. Grzelcyk goes in down low. Grzelcyk, the pass, back over to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk waits, pumps twice. Grzelcyk, back over to Marchand. The one-timer, that one missed. But Karam's off the boards, back to Grzelcyk. Bruins keeping this play alive. Back over. Whoa, a weak shot by Pastrnak coming from Bergeron. No goal. Grzelcyk back over to Pastrnak. Pastrnak waits to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk back to Marchand. Good, weird passing, but good passing nonetheless by the Bruins. As the power play time comes to an end, Marchand still has possession though. Oh, that one's stolen by Ristolainen. Ristolainen now, he's a good offensive defenseman. He's going to try he should have tried the cross crease and say he shoots it right at Rask. Rask makes an easy save and deflects it out of play. Ristolainen should have held on to the puck a little bit longer there. 5:39 to go, and it's still 2-0 Boston. So both teams do not score on their respective power plays, which is certainly interesting. All right. Okay. Okay, face-off is 1. And now the Bruins will place one up ahead of Chris Wagner. They just side and slowly by Tokarski. Will big check there from Sean Corrali. Bruins still keeping the puck alive in the zone. As this one backhander will bounce off a skate. Out in front is Clifton, who tries a toe drag and doesn't necessarily succeed in that department. And this one will be brought out to center. Now the backhander doesn't connect. Oh, and a big hit there from Clifton. Olofsson trying to knock down Lazar. And now Olsen trying to knock down Riley. Oh my goodness. Victor Olofsson trying to take out the new Bruins. That shot gets deflected out in front. Now Skinner played that one around. Shielding the puck, stepping on the brakes. Back out near the blue line. Dahlin. Shot. That one up and over. And now the Bruins are going to clear again. Looking for Corrali, I believe, but ultimately the Sabres will get it and they'll play it into the zone. And there's a Sabre wide open. Casey Milstead has it, but they're going to say offsides maybe? Yeah, I think they're going to call an offsides. Okay. Face-off is 1. And Craig Smith will pass it out in front. That one bounces off a stick. And Buffalo will try to clear again. Now Buffalo will Milstead get taken down. Now back out. Flipped into the zone. And Craig Smith almost had it. Pass out front. Bounces off a Tokarski's stick. And now Buffalo will bring it in past center and they'll shoot it in. Roughly 3.5 to go. Here is Krejci. A shot. Good save by Tokarski. Oh, Jeffrey, by the way, a little update for you for Power Skate. We're still going to do it Thursday, but we are not doing Bruins and Sabres. We're just going to do our regular show. But we are still doing it Thursday. So sorry, everyone. No Bruins and Sabres broadcast Thursday, but we'll be on Power Skate Show, so it's a win-win. And then tomorrow, I could do Predators and Blackhawks tomorrow, but I'm probably not going to. I will probably just I'm going to make a video probably, but it won't be a commentary. It'll probably just me talking about hopefully something sports happens tomorrow that I can rant about for like 10 minutes. And then that'll be my video. So again, make sure you have post notifications on for that. And yeah, face-off won by DeBrusque, and yeah, I'm going to get deflected out of play. That's totally fine. Nice. Yeah. I think the Bruins are facing the Sabres again Saturday, so, maybe we can team up for that one instead. Who knows? All I know is that Sunday I'm doing Talladega. That's all I pretty much know with my broadcasting schedule right now. Is a shot. Oh, man, the stick broke. You gotta hate when a player's about to rip a slap shot and the stick breaks you. Gotta hate it. What's up, Nick? Thanks for tuning in. That shot goes up and over. Cousins loses possession. And up ahead. Here comes DeBrusque. DeBrusque slows down, gets pinned to the boards. And now, yeah. Sabres just playing it really safely in their own end. They finally bring it out. Bajork will dish it over to Cousins. Cousins loses possession, and now the Bruins get it. And, good effort by Coyle trying to keep the play alive while falling down on his knees. Coyle then kicks it to himself, and ultimately Buffalo regains possession. Down to the final 2 minutes of the second, Cousins will shoot it in behind the net. The Islanders going power play. Yeah, the Islanders are winning 2-0. The last time I checked, are they still winning 2-0? Yeah, I think the Islanders were a pretty big threat for the playoff run now that, of course, they got Palmieri and Zajac. I wouldn't worry about it. Although they don't have Anders Lee, I don't worry. The Islanders are 0 for 2 on the power play. Ouch. Bruins up 2-0 here in Buffalo as Tokarski smothers here with 1:35 to go. Face-off taken to his glove side. And again, this is the first of 3 straight matchups between these two teams. They play again Thursday, which at the moment it doesn't look like I'm going to be on the call for, unfortunately. And I think they play again Saturday, which I may be able to commentate depending on the time. We'll see. I may be able to just do like the third period or something. I don't know if I'll be able to do the whole thing. My face-off is 1. Scored. So it's 3-0 Islanders now. Nice. There you go, Islanders. I want the Islanders to beat the Rangers. Rangers can stay far away from the Bruins in the standings. Please. As this one will be an icing. Well, I haven't really slumped since Zajac and Palmieri showed up. I wouldn't say slumping is the right word. Yeah, sure, they did get swept by the Bruins last week, but 3-1 now? Okay. I wouldn't really say it's a slump for the Islanders. They've slowed down a little bit, but in my opinion, they're still the best team in the East Division. Sorry, Capitals fans. Talk to the hand. Also, how is Pittsburgh beating New Jersey 5-0? Goodness. They're on the power play, 3-0 in the game now. Okay. Oh, and yeah, it is Bruins Sabres. Thanks, Edit. Thanks for that correction. Bruins Sabres is Friday, not Saturday. So I probably won't be commentating that one either. Pain. Anyway, Sabres will play it around, and Corrali gets back. So we're already down to the final 40 seconds. Here's Krejci, dishes it over to McAvoy. Pass out in front to Smith. That one missed. Corrali will play it aside. Now Corrali will get it back. He'll try to play it over to Craig Smith. He loses possession, and Buffalo tries to clear until they get it back. And here comes Buffalo. Wrist shot saved by Rask. Down to the final 10 seconds. Kemper the power. That's Wagner the pass out in front. Saved to Karski. And 8.4 seconds to go. We get another stoppage. Oh, good attempts. Good attempts. Good attempts all around. Oh, and not Tokarski has to retie his skate. Well, that's interesting. Let's take a look here again. The replay. Smith, the pass out front. Yeah, that one was blocked. So Bergeron will take the draw to the glove side of Tokarski, and Marchand has it. Marchand screening the puck. Oh, a little end around. No good there, and it will still be 2-0 Bruins as we hit the second intermission. All right. Buffalo not playing awful, but I'll play a little bit better. I'll play a little bit better to try to come back here and potentially force this game into overtime. Tuukka Rask, of course, playing well, as you'd expect. And yeah, Bruins led to the dressing room. 2-0, second intermission. Fun. All right. And then, yeah. So it's... Yeah, so Bruins are playing the Sabres Thursday and Friday. Okay. I expect the Bruins to win 2 out of the 3, just saying. I really don't expect the Bruins to sweep Buffalo. I mean, that would be nice, and they should, but if they don't, I ain't going to get upset. If they lose the series, though, 2-1 or something like that, then I'll be ripped. That I will say. But as long as the Bruins win 2 of the 3 against Buffalo, I'll be satisfied. But yeah, Rask so far, 15 save shutout, and Tokarski, 21 saves thus far. Yes, I will be on the lookout for TJ. I'll be on my phone reading the sports news, so if TJ calls me, I will not miss him. This single game to Buffalo, TJ ain't holding back. He ain't. But I'm here to tell you, if Buffalo wins 1 against the... Listen, you play each other 3 times in a week. You're going to tell me Buffalo's not winning 1. I mean, mathematically, they shouldn't. The Bruins should win 3-0. But, come on. They're facing each other 3 times in 1 week. You're telling me Buffalo ain't going to win 1. It'll probably be the Friday game. You're going to tell me Buffalo's not winning 1 game out of this series. You're playing 3 times in 4 days. If Buffalo wins, they're used to the Bruins scheme at that point. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, if this is the 1 game Buffalo ends up winning and they have like a great third period, oh boy. I'll stay on for a post-game interview. And Tuukka Rask, oh boy. Tuukka Rask slander would be through the roof. And Sean summoned the demon. And kind of me, but that was more Sean. Don't worry, TJ. Buffalo's going to beat us once. So have fun slandering them Friday night, because that's when I have Buffalo winning. Unless the Bruins just win this game and the Thursday game like 6-0, then okay, maybe I'll have other ideas, but I don't know. Hey, listen, at least Buffalo, hey, Sabres beat the Capitals last week. Pretty convincingly. So, is what it is. Nah. I ain't going to bring up bad memories. All right, let's get to the sports news now. So, of course, you got to follow Flutster Sports Zone for daily sports news. You are doing yourself a disservice if you don't. Oh, and Xavier Bogaerts. Xander Bogaerts, 3-run shot Red Sox leading 3-1 over the Blue Jays. I'll probably switch over to the Red Sox game again if I fly through the sports news, but pretty much I'm just going to be recapping the stuff that happened yesterday and today. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy me probably giving my opinions on sports news for a minute. Because, again, we're not really having Fletcher Sports this week. I mean, we are. It's just we're going to be doing NASCAR instead of actually recapping the sports news. No idea what the hand signals I'm doing here. I have no idea. Besides the point, Alex Smith has retired. And first off, I want to say Alex Smith, toughest quarterback to play the game. Coming back from that injury, listen. I get guys like Russell Wilson are tough. I get guys like Warren Moon were tough. I get guys like Fran Tarkenton were tough because they were always behind terrible offensive lines. Eli Manning, too. Always behind terrible offensive linemen, but Alex Smith, I mean, he was always with decent offensive linemen, especially in Kansas City, and I guess even Washington. Really, outside of Joe Staley, yeah, everyone was pretty rough in San Francisco, but come on. For the most part, Alex Smith had good offensive linemen. It's just that one unfortunate injury. I'm not saying Smith would have. I mean, it was looking like by the time he got that injury, it looked like he was ready to retire anyway. It was pretty clear that Washington was going to be the last team he played on. Just saying. I'm not really surprised he's retired. And I wish him the best of luck, too. I really do. He's such a nice guy. He's on Instagram now, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. Props to Alex Smith on a great career. Not a Hall of Fame career, but a pretty good one. Of course, would have been the best quarterback of all time. Well, best quarterback of all time, not even close. Would have been the best QB out of the 2005 class is what I meant to say, but Aaron Rodgers exists, so no. But props to Alex Smith anyway. Props to Alex Smith anyway. Best quarterback of all time, Alex Smith. Toughest quarterback, yeah. Can't say he's the best quarterback of all time, though. I think I caused some controversy saying that one. But yeah, congrats to Alex Smith on a great retirement. Again, not a Hall of Famer, but I'll put it to you this way. Alex Smith should be getting more Hall of Fame talk than Julian Edelman. Come at me. Neither of them deserve to be in it, but let's go. Come at me, Patriot fans. Alex Smith, more of a Hall of Famer than Julian Edelman. I mean, you can debate that. I'm nuts, I know. Seahawks just signed this guy last week, and he's already getting in trouble. Defensive end Aldon Smith is wanted for second-degree battery that occurred back in April at French Press Coffee House in Chalmette. Oh, excuse me. Why, oh my God. That's just so unlucky for Seattle. You literally sign him, and then 3 days after you sign him, he is being charged for second-degree battery. A round of applause for the wheel of discipline. Oh, my goodness. That was not so. I was like, well, that's not ideal. Raiders signed corner Rasul Douglas to a one-year deal. I mean, he was drafted by the Eagles. He was pretty bad, and then he was better on the Panthers. I mean, he's still not great, but he was at least better. So that's an all right signing. The Braves signed pitcher Jesse Chavez to a minor league deal. Again, just kind of like the Rasul Douglas signing. It's not a great signing. It's not game-changing or nothing, but it is pretty good. Those think Elman should be a Hall of Famer judging his postseason stats. That is true. But if he gets Hall of Fame recognition, he's getting a picture of the catching can. I was about to say, yeah. They're gonna have the Super Bowl 51 catch. And probably something about Super Bowl 53, MVP, right? There'll be stuff of Edelman in the Hall of Fame. But, he's not a Hall of Famer. I mean, it's kind of the same thing like David Tyree. Now, obviously, Julian Edelman's better than David Tyree. I'm not comparing that. But it's kind of like the same thing. I'm sure David Tyree's helmet is probably in the Hall of Fame. The helmet he wore during Super Bowl 42. That's probably in the Hall of Fame. Probably. I would assume. Or his cleats or something. or the football itself. I don't like the football itself, but I'm sure his helmet. I think that would be pretty cool if like his Super Bowl helmet would be in the Hall of Fame or something. You'd have Julian Edelman memorabilia in the Hall of Fame, but you won't induct him in the Hall of Fame. Which, yes, I would agree. There should definitely be some Edelman stuff in the Hall of Fame, but should he himself be in the Hall of Fame? That is up for debate. And same thing with Alex Smith. Like there'll probably be some Alex Smith stuff in the Hall of Fame too, because he was a pretty good quarterback for 15 years or so, close to 15 years. He was a pretty good quarterback, so you'll be seeing some Alex Smith stuff in the Hall of Fame probably. Definitely they'll probably, I'd imagine, put like a whole section of his whole injury and coming back thing. They'll probably have that in the Hall of Fame, which is cool. But again, is Alex Smith a Hall of Famer? I mean, he'll be up for ballot, yes, but is he a Hall of Famer? No. But he'll be up for recognition, at least. Dolphins are re-signing RFA corner Nick Needham. He deserved it. He has had 2 interceptions apiece in his first 2 seasons. Pacers power forward Miles Turner is out indefinitely with a partial tear in his plantar plate right toe. Patrick Marleau, of course, last night passed Gordie Howe for the most NHL games of all time with 1,768. And we'll get to the news today in just a second. All right. Okay, on to the news that happened today. There was a mock trade that came out with the Patriots and Packers. And this is interesting. So basically the mock trade was the Patriots received quarterback Jordan Love, the 29th and the 142nd overall pick, and the Packers just move up to the 15th overall pick. I will say this, which this trade is for whatever reason to get accepted or to forever be official, I guess I should say. New England, you would be the absolute craziest management alive if you wouldn't accept this trade. You're only moving down 14 spots in the draft. You are getting a potential successor who may be better than Cam Newton. I mean, I would rather take my chance with Jordan Love than Jarrett Stidham at this point. And then again, you get an extra pick and you only move down 14 spots in the first round where you can still probably target a linebacker wherever they target or a safety. And look at the 4th round pick as well. If the Patriots don't accept that trade, they are absolutely crazy. And the Packers, if they were to actually offer this trade, they are ridiculous giving up on Jordan Love after 1 year. That I will say. Another NFL news, NFL tight end Jordan Reed has retired after 7 seasons. Reed could have been so good, but injuries kind of messed him up. But Jordan Reed would have been a great player. Reed, I mean, he still was pretty decent. He only made 1 Pro Bowl. I honestly feel if Reed was healthy, he'd still be playing. He'd still probably be on Washington. And I'd say he probably ends up being a top 30 tight end of all time. That's a bit of a bold take, but Jordan Reed, if he don't retire, he's a top 30 tight end, and he doesn't get injured. Oh, Dalbeck did something to hit RBI triple. Hey, RBI triple, 4-1 Boston. All right. Yeah, Reed retiring after 350 catches for 362 yards and 28 touchdowns, regular season stats. Steelers extend Mike Tomlin on a 3-year deal through 2024. So more wild card losses on the way in Pittsburgh. The Nuggets signed shooting guard and point guard Austin Rivers to a 10-day contract. MLB infielder Neil Walker retired at 35. The Saints re-signed center Will Clapp, and Nets star point guard James Harden is out indefinitely with a hamstring injury. And that is all your sports news from the past 48 hours. I hope I kept you all entertained. It looks like we are going to go back to the game after this commercial break. Nice. We're at the end of the intermission, which is cool. All right. Who are you? Why are you following me? Okay. Apparently, some Robbie Anderson fan account wants to follow me on Instagram, which I'll follow him back because I'm apparently in a group chat with them. So let me do that. But yeah. All right. Third period's about to get underway. Hope I keep these second periods interesting. Oh my god. And here's what the Raiders Twitter put out. In honor of 420, they say, I can't breathe. 420, 2021. That's great. Yeah. About to get the start period underway. Thank goodness. Can't stand the intermission sometimes. Especially when I just go through the sports news. It's like I could continue talking about Alex Smith for 15 minutes, but why? It looks like the Red Sox are now 4-1. Cubs and Mets scoreless. The Pelicans have a 39-34 lead over the Nets. Wow, Baba the Fifth and the Athletics are beating the Twins 7-0. That's kind of crazy. Despite the scoreless, despite the shutout, the Athletics are not throwing a no-hitter. Phillies up 4-0 over the Giants. Looks like Harper hit a 3-run shot. And yeah. All right, we're ready to start this third. The KeyBank Center here in Buffalo, New York. 2-0 Bruins, where we've seen Brad Marchand and Connor Clifton score thus far. Rask with a 15-save shutout and Tokarski with 21 saves thus far. And we'll take a look at looks like we're going to take a look at the Clifton goal that, of course, looked like it trickled behind Tokarski, and then Tokarski kicks it in his own net. Goal not credited to Lazar or Corrali, but to Connor Clifton scoring his first goal of the season. And again, Tokarski, this year's been his first NHL, like real NHL playing time since about 2017. So, playing in minor league hockey, of course, much different than the pros. So you are going to expect some mental blunders. But doesn't Tokarski, of course, yes, he was that Canadiens goalie from 2014 that replaced Price when he was hurt, and he played dang good in those playoffs. So besides the point, both teams are also scoreless on the power play. Sabres 0-2, Bruins 0-1, and the hits 13-6 in favor of Boston. So not really a physical game. I was expecting this game to be a little bit more physical. I mean, we did have that one interference penalty on Ristolainen, but other than that, this game hasn't had much heavy hitting. As here come the Bruins. Nice little move. Oh, DeBrusk still takes a shot, and he missed horrifically, but good attempt. Puck cleared out to center now. Here is Riley. Riley with a pass up ahead. Over to Taylor Hall. Hall goes in. A wrist shot save made by Tokarski. Bruins now with a backhander down low. To Smith. The shot by Hall. Or that was McAvoy. Good save by Tokarski. And up ahead they go. Here comes Buffalo. 2-on-2. Pass out in front. Rask with the save. Smothering the shot. Closing the 5-hole on Jeff Skinner. That's out front. McAvoy. Oh, that would have been a goal, but McAvoy whiffed on the shot. McAvoy, when he had his own goal, that was a better shot attempt than that. To say the least. Looks like now we have a penalty coming up here. It's going to be on the right winger, Drake Calga. So Bruins are going on their second power play and quite frankly put this game away as they're going to call Calgula for interference. The Bruins could pretty much put this game out of reach with the goal. I mean, it's still a 2-goal game after all. Buffalo could still have plenty of time to come back. However, Boston's to score, the odds of that are more than unlikely, as here comes Buffalo clearing, and Rask leaves his net. So the Bruins are 0-for-1 so far. One shot on the power play. Pasternak circles in his own end, and he dishes it up ahead to Marchand. Here is Pasternak now. Pasternak going on in, and he loses possession, and Buffalo backhands it out to the Bruins' end. And here is Matt Grzelcyk to get it back. Grzelcyk down to 1:30. Dishes it up ahead to Marchand. Marchand bounces off of his stick. Tokarski leaves the net right for Marchand. Tokarski then falls in his own net. Oh my, Tokarski can't keep his balance. Back out to Grzelcyk. Marchand, a low shot. Back over to Bergeron. Marchand the whiffs on the pass to Grzelcyk. Then he tries to find Pasternak. Pasternak regathers. Back over to Grzelcyk. Pass out in front. That one missed the crease, and Grzelcyk keeps the play alive for Bergeron. Down low to Pasternak. Pasternak tried to go on in, but a good save by Tokarski, shutting the pads, and Buffalo clears. Down to the final 50 seconds and counting. Rask will leave it behind the net for McAvoy. McAvoy going on in, the back pass. Now nice toe drag from Krejci. Going on in is the Bruins. They have Hall out in front. Hall is shot. Save made by Tokarski. Now here's Krejci. Krejci down low to Hall. Hall waits. Loses possession. And Skinner clears. Krejci gets it back. 20 seconds left on the power play. Well, now under 15. Hall gets it back over to DeBrusk. DeBrusk chops it up ahead. Krejci losing possession. Now Krejci played it around for Taylor Hall. Hall waits. Down low to Krejci. Krejci's shot. Save Tokarski. Hall gets the rebound. Out in front. Oh, good save by Tokarski. Krejci on the shot. And Taylor Hall, credit to him trying to score. He ain't giving up, which is good. All right. What's this now? Like Tokarski, he's having some equipment issues. Wow, I don't see this every day. As this is the second time they're looking at Tokarski's pad. I think it's the second time it got loose. That's funny. What are they doing? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're trying to tighten up Tokarski's pad. Well, this is something you don't see every day. Some equipment malfunction. Oh my goodness. Boy, Tokarski. Now he's back in his net. There he goes. Yeah, he had the equipment problem with this pad. Oh, luckily that got fixed. By the way, take a look at the upcoming Bruins schedule. It's also good for, well, the Bruins are facing the Penguins next Tuesday at 7. That, by the way, will probably be my next Bruins commentary. As long as the Bruins are on Tuesdays and maybe Thursdays, those are pretty much the 2 days I'm going to be commentating the Bruins. And maybe certain weeks, Mondays. But mainly when the Bruins are on Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I'm going to try to commentate them. At least when I'll commentate them more often. Until the playoffs come around. Then I'll try to be commentating every single game once the playoffs come around. But for the regular season, that kind of just, do a Bruins game once or twice a week. And don't worry, I will be doing other hockey broadcasts, probably again when the playoffs come around. Yeah. Buffalo, back in his own end. Ristolainen on the D-to-D pass up ahead. Sabres can't get the puck. Now the Bruins will clear. Now we're down to the final 15:50. Buffalo bounces this one off the boards. Bruins get it back. Bounces it off the boards. Now Buffalo's going to bring this one up ahead past center. Going on in. Here's a shot. That one's blocked. And now Riley perhaps wanting to get in a little tussle with Bajork. I'd be something if Andres Bajork getting a fight against former teammates. So here's the upcoming Bruins schedule. So Thursday and Friday against Buffalo at 7. Sunday against Pittsburgh at 3. Tuesday against Pittsburgh at 7. That'll probably be the game I commentate. And then April 29th and May 1st against Buffalo again. So they play Buffalo, 2-game series against Pittsburgh, Buffalo. Okay, I love Buffalo. Well, this should be a lot of wins for the Bruins. They should win at least 4 of the 5 games, at least. Or if they don't, I would not be happy with them and their efforts. Clifton getting pinned. Up ahead to Ritchie. Here is Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk going on in. Backhander off the boards. Here's DeBrusk now. Playing it up ahead for Charlie Coyle. A backhand out front for Coyle. Good save by Tokarski. Here is Riley bringing it in around the boards. And Riley now gets it back in his own end. Riley hesitates, goes on in. The back pass over to DeBrusk. Back down low to Riley. Riley now circles the net. Backhander for Ritchie. That pass doesn't connect. And Buffalo will bring it in with speed. Here is Cousins blowing right by Grzelcyk in the backhander. A good save by Rask hugging the post. Cousins really picked up speed on that one. A good scoring attempt. Definitely the best scoring chance so far for Buffalo in this third period. Puck played around. Off the boards. Here comes Buffalo. Cousins shoots it on in. Rask will slow it down, and it'll smother with 14-13 to go. Christian Yarrow, double hitting machine that the Red Sox got off waivers from Cleveland. Yeah, he's been good, which is nice. Because Cleveland's been letting a lot of talent go recently. What's up, Joseph? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Indians. They've allowed a lot of players to leave over the past couple of years, and most of them have not been for the best. Based off taking to the glove side of Rask here. Sabres win the draw. Here's a shot. That one missed. Oh, out in front, and a good save. So kind of whiffed on the shot out in front. Buffalo almost breaks the shutout there. Milstat then loses possession, and here come the Bruins. Pastrnak, he dishes it over to Marchand. Marchand, the back pass. Down low, waiting, circling is Pastrnak rather. Dishes it over to Marchand. To McAvoy out in front. Tokarski with the save. Well, McAvoy shot it right at Tokarski. If he aimed more towards the blocker, he would have been able to score that one. 13:45 to go in the third, and it is still 2-0 Bees. Birds and the Bees. All right. All right. Now, when I check the NHL scores, I'm expecting New Jersey to be winning 6-5. All right, I expect them to score 5 unanswered, no questions asked. Oh wow, it's 6-0. Oh jeez. Obviously, I was kidding. They weren't going to come back, but come on, 6-0. All 6 different goal scorers though for Pittsburgh. Of course, I already mentioned the Matheson and Russ goals. Then Brian Dumoulin. Oh, Jarry got the assist. Tristan Jarry with the assist on the Dumoulin goal. That's kind of funny. Jeff Carter, is that his first as a King? That might be. Jeff Carter with the goal. Then Teddy Bolger and Evan Rodriguez. That game now in the second intermission. Florida is also beating Columbus 5-1. Wow. Hurricanes up 2-0 over the Lightning, and the Islanders up 3-1 over the Rangers. And Red Wings and Stars starting pretty much as we speak. Face-off taken to the glove side of Tokarski. 13:44 to go here in the Spirit. This game ends before 9 o'clock. I would be very surprised. Oh, maybe. Probably not. Yeah, I actually don't mind the 6:30 start times. I mean, when I have school, it would stink. But on the days where I have vacation, like today, I like the 6:30 start times. Anyway, Smith will win the draw, and Lazone will stay on sides, but will give it up to Buffalo. Ristolainen will go up ahead. Now here's the pass going on in, played around the net. Ristolainen, play this one around. Zaboro with a check. And this one's going to be cleared, and here comes Jake DeBrusk with some speed. Or no, it's Taylor Hall going on in, and a shot and a save made by Tokarski. The net's off its moorings, but since Buffalo's going to bring it into the attacking zone, they will not stop play. Here's a wrist shot, save Rask. And I think Rask, I don't know, he smothered it. Thought Rask lost sight of it for a moment. He did not, and that was Taylor Hall on the near breakaway. Going out front, Hall trying to shield the puck. Good stick play by Ristolainen to kind of poke it away from his former teammate. Take a look at Charlie McAvoy, though. A good chance out in front, but Tokarski able to make the save. That was the shot before we went to commercial break, by the way. Buffalo will lose the draw. Corrali will dish it over. Now Bruins will place one off the boards, going up 3-on-3. Corrali goes on in, played around. Now Buffalo will get it back. Sabres now going to the zone. Here's a wrist shot, kick save Rask. Now Buffalo will go back in. Oh, a terrible giveaway out in front. DeBrusk missed because it's Jake DeBrusk. Why wouldn't he miss? Jake DeBrusk slander is back, and it's back in a good way. He missed the net horrifically. That is what it is. Wagner gets tripped. No call. What the heck? That was clearly a trip. Oh, I won't get picky. Is Miller shot, glove save Rask. Hold on, I want to see. Is that a trip? I'm curious. That was a terrible giveaway by Buffalo on their own end. It was Chris Wagner. That's a brusque. I saw the 4. I think I honestly, when I saw the 4, I honestly assumed it was DeBrusk. Chris Wagner, well, you don't miss nets as often. Olsen wins the draw, and here's a shot. That one whistles wide. Buffalo's still in the attacking zone with 12 minutes to go in regulation. They still have time to tie this. This game is not over. It's far from it, to be completely honest with you. And it looks like Charlie McAvoy's about to head to the penalty box. So now this game is really blown wide open if they can score on the power play here. Yeah, they're going to call McAvoy to the box. Well, let's see why. McAvoy. No, what are they going to call? I don't know. I didn't really see anything bad for roughing. Yeah, sure. I mean, he did have his stick up. I'm not going to complain about that. You could. That's kind of on the picky-ish side, but meh. Pass out in front, good save by Rask. Oh, puck takes a weird ricochet. What a stop! And Ristolainen shot's blocked. Oh, wow, that puck took a weird bounce off the boards. A Bruin slammed hard into the boards. Oh, no, that's Connor Clifton. Oh, his head just smacked right off the boards. Ow. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was scary. Well, it looks like he's all right. He's probably just counting stars a little bit. Oh, gosh. That looked like a terrifying injury. It looks like he's all right. He's getting off under his own power. What even happened here? Did he get tripped? Oh, he got tripped by Sam Reinhart. Oh, and his shoulder. Oh, shoulder bouncing right off the boards. Well, I gotta tell you one thing. If they call roughing on McAvoy, if this is not a trip, I will not be pleased with these officials. And it is going to be a trip, I was about to say. So back to a 4-on-4 to a minute 33. It looks like Clifton's shaking it off, which is good. So it looks like he's going to be all right. And, yep, there is a penalty. Yep. Tripping to Reinhart, so 2 minutes in a 4-on-4. Yeah, I think that's a penalty there. I was about to say I would have not been pleased with these officials if they didn't call anything there. As Riley will dish it over to Krejci. Bruins keeping the play alive. Oh no, but I mean, it wasn't a dirty hit by Buffalo. No, it's just Ristolainen got his skate tangled up with Clifton's stick, and then Clifton just fell shoulder first into the boards, which caused the immediate stoppage of play. But I mean, it looks like he's gonna be all right. But yeah, it wasn't a dirty play or nothing. It's just an unfortunate moment. Because if that was an open ice trip, then like nothing would have happened. Oh, there's Clifton. Clifton's back out there. See, he's fine. But here comes the Sabres up the other way, though. 2-on-1. Hall with the block shot. Taylor Hall coming in, playing some nice defense. Coyle now circles back in his own end. And they're just going to chop some more time off the clock for Buffalo as we approach 10 minutes of regulation time. Going on in is Coyle. Takes a shoulder check from Bjork. Buffalo then gets it back. Giving the D-to-D pass, but they shoot it down length of the rink instead. Rask leaves his net, plays it over behind the net. Well, Bruins only got 15 seconds left on their power play. They're 0 for 2 with 3 shots. Here's Pastrnak trying to go around the defenseman. Kept at the blue line by Lazone. D-to-D. Pass to Pastrnak, one-timer, and a good save by Tokarski. Post to post there, nice save. Yeah, Bruce got 2 seconds left on the power play. Does not look like they are going to be scoring on this one. So we're really going to go 0 for 3 on the power play. That's very un-Bruin-like. To be fair, though, they are kind of just as good shorthanded. Here's McAvoy's shot, saved by Tokarski as the power play officially comes to an end. Backhander off the boards. McAvoy keeps it down low. And Miller loses possession to Marchand behind the net. I think Tokarski may have lost sight of it for a brief second. McAvoy gets it back. McAvoy going on in. The pass back over. Bouncing off the boards to Lazone. Pass played in around the boards now by Marchand. Marchand to Bergeron, back to the blue line. Lazone, here's a shot blocked. Lazone goes on in the shot, another block. And Bruins now just trying to keep the puck down low. I mean, this is smart by Boston. You're up by 2. kill some clock. There comes Buffalo up the other way, 2-on-2. Here's a backhander from Skinner. Good save by Rask, and Rask doesn't even bother risking a rebound as we will head to commercial break. 8:35 to go in the third. Still 2-0 Bruins. Jork's 86, or 96. Sorry. He's 96. He 96. And of course, Chris Lazar is 70, I want to say. And then Taylor Hall 71. Chris Lazar 20. I don't remember. Whatever. All right. All right. First break. Still in there. Well, after that somewhat actually quick commercial break, we're back. We got one more commercial break left, I believe. Which is nice. Nice, and more nice. Reinhart will take the draw. Now Reinhart will get kicked out for Jeff Skinner. And Corrali would take the draw for the Bruins, and Boston wins the draw. And Buffalo would keep it alive at center. The pass up ahead for Reinhart doesn't connect. Reinhart now loses possession again. And Chris Wagner will shoot. Missed. Now Victor Olofsson. Good pass up ahead. And, it looked like a Bruin defender lost his stick out in front. That one went up and high. Olofsson losing possession. Ritchie gets hit hard. Here comes Corrali, though, shielding the puck on Dahlin. Turns around. Corrali waiting. Now going into the corner. Corrali back over to Riley. A shot. Safe to Karski. Oh, my goodness. So poking away at it. It's Lazar, who is wearing number 20, by the way. Good. As now the Bruins will bring it up ahead. Here's Zaboral. Up ahead, the backhander to Krejci. And going on in was Smith, losing possession. Smith now loses the puck. Hall tried to deliver a shoulder check. That wasn't that effective. And now Buffalo goes on in. Bruins are going to steal this one. And we got a stoppage. We got another penalty coming up. I'm not sure. 7:19 to go in the third. That is for sure. And I would imagine, we're going to get a penalty here. Craig Smith for high sticking. Okay. Let me examine this, because I didn't necessarily see a high stick, but let me examine. Oh, never mind. That's clearly a high stick. Oh, yeah. He almost knocked off the lid of the Sabre. He almost took off Matthias Samuelson's head. Yeah, that's a high stick, and I didn't see it, but clearly a high stick on the replay. And so Buffalo on yet another power play. Pass out in front. Good save by Rask again. He's playing strong. He's got a shutout so far. We got 7 minutes. 7 minutes is a long time in hockey, though. Who knows? Tokarski leaves his net and he plays it behind. Up ahead go the Sabres. Here is Reinhart. Reinhart getting shoved by Riley. And that one's cleared. And look at this. Here's Jake DeBrusk. He's all by his lonesome, avoids an icing. DeBrusk tries the no-look pass to Coyle. That doesn't connect. And what do you know? Jake DeBrusk. Giveaways. It's a perfect match. Oh, boy. Thompson will dish it down low. Skinner. Oh, wow. A shot from an angle. Rask with the save. Good shot there from Rostalainen. Not Ristalainen. Rostalainen taking the shot there. Good play by Skinner. Down low to Rostalainen. Rask able to smother with the 5-hole. Looked like that might have been a goal for a split second, but thank goodness Rask is quick. And face-off is won by Buffalo. The turnaround shot is stopped. Yeah, this one will be cleared out by by the Bruins, actually. Colin Miller from his own end will dish it over to the left wing. And McAvoy gets away with the trip. Referees, you can't call everything, of course, but that looked like you could have, if you were a Sabres fan, you could certainly argue a trip on McAvoy there. Going on in is Miller, the backhander, down low. Back to Miller at the blue line. Power play time's expired. Buffalo didn't even really get any quality chances on the power play other than that one stop that was stopped by Rask. Pass out in front, take it away, and immediate giveaway. Good save by Rask. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Bajork's wearing 96, yeah. Back to the blue line, Miller. We're down to the foul 5. Miller shot, save Rask, mother, please. Yes, he does. Oh, my goodness. Rask, almost letting up some terrible rebounds, but he smothers that one. And we're into commercial break. Our last one of regulation. 4:57 to go. Bruins still up by 2. The Bruins are doing the good thing. All right. Oh yeah, no. What have you been up during this game, TJ? I'm curious to find out. Yeah, because I know you were gonna start something, or you were at least like, oh hey, put something on your Instagram today, and I'm curious about what it is. Are you working on that? So crying in the corner. Wow, come on. You can't be upset about this. I mean, if you think the Bruins are going to lose to the Sabres tonight, that's low. What's up, Mackenzie? Thanks for stopping by. Final 5 minutes of regulation after this commercial break. Woohoo. We are nearing the home stretch, and Boston's still up 2-0 with no signs of letting up. So if Buffalo wins this game, I'll not be a happy camper. They miraculously come back and win. Yes, what have you been doing this whole game, TJ? Please tell me. By the way, Rask with a 28 save shutout thus far. Tokarski with 33 saves. As faceoff is taken to the blocker side. Something? All right. Well, you're keeping me in suspense. Turnaround shot. Good save by Rask. McAvoy will now play this one off the boards. Buffalo now gets it back. Coming in at the blue line, a shot saved by Rask. Now the Bruins with the backhand will bring it out to center. Marchand almost stole. Couldn't, though, and now Buffalo will backhand it back in their own end. Buffalo now goes up the other way. Good defense there by Taylor Hall at the blue line. A very good defensive forward. Hall does not get credit for his good defensive effort. He even blocked a couple of shots earlier in this period. Turn around here by the Sabres. Pass out front. Saved by Rask, hugging the post. Shot actually may have missed the net. Now here's a pass down low. Rask again hugging the post. That one's got to bounce off the stick of the Sabres D-man and go down length of the ring. Tokarski now is going to play it around, try to find a wrist to line him, but instead he'll connect with Cousins, who immediately loses possession. That one's taken away by the Sabres. Cousins loses possession, and Coyle with a backhand off the glass. Ristolainen now tries to bring it up ahead, taken away. And they'll go down length of the rink once more. Played around by the Bruins. The puck will stay in Buffalo's end. So we're approaching 3 minutes to go here in this period. And Buffalo has not had the urgency at all to try to tie up this game, as Reinhart with a pass, a backhander save by Rask with exactly 3:01 to play. Oh, what? Bruins are going short-handed here. How come? Richie's going to the box for a trip? I guess so. Let's see. I mean, he kind of ran into him, but I don't know. Well, Buffalo's getting a power play. They pretty much need to score here or else it's game. Buffalo's not even going to use their timeout. How in the world do you not call your timeout here? Oh, now they're going to call their timeout. I'm about to say, how do you not call a timeout? You're down by 2 with 3 minutes left, and you have a power play that, if you score, could change the entire momentum of this game. Finally, they call a timeout. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Ton Granto almost concerned me there not calling that timeout. I was like, dude, how do you not? But they will. And again, if Buffalo's to score, this game is not over. But, however, if the Bruins, all they have to do is either kill off the power play, score an empty netter, or both, this game is pretty much history. 32 save shutout thus far for Rask so far. He's 3 minutes away from, this will be his first of the year, I'm pretty sure. As Buffalo wins the draw. Whoa, and a Bruin fell down behind the net, and we have another whistle. That was McAvoy. And McAvoy again up. Looked like his glove fell off. Oh, let's now make it a 4-on-4. I don't know. This is going to work. McAvoy. He's been hit quite a bit this game. And he's just going to head off to the bench. Second scare for a Bruin defenseman this period. What happened? Oh, yeah, stick to the face. They didn't call a high sticking, though, which is kind of not cool, but whatever. This form of the Bruins, and they clear Tokarski come away of his net. And he'll play it over to the defenseman. What's Tokarski going to get pulled here? Here he goes. Tokarski relinquishes his net. This is right now 6-on-4 in favor of Buffalo. And now they're going to say boarding. Give me a break. Come on. What? They're going to call a zone for boarding. but they aren't going to call the Sabre for a high stick on McAvoy? Make up your mind. Come on, officials. It should be a 4-on-3. Oh, my goodness. McAvoy gets high sticked. No, now, okay. That was boarding. To be fair to the refs, that is boarding on Jeremy Lazone. But again, why call that if you aren't going to call the high stick when McAvoy got hit in the face? Ridiculous. Now it's 5-on-3, potentially 6-on-3. Yeah, they're going to do 6-on-3. They're not even going to wait for the puck to drop. Tokarski's already on the bench. Oh, my goodness. Bruins clear. Buffalo being gifted some late penalties here to try to regain momentum. They've done nothing with their power plays all game long. But Buffalo's have now 7 power plays? It's time to do something. Even if you don't win, score a goal, do something. Bruins going to try to clear. They can't do it. A backhander kept alive at the blue line by Dahlin. He dishes it over. Dahlin now gets it back. Down to Victor Olofsson. Pass down low. Passes it back out in front. Olofsson's one-timer. Save Rask. Puck will bounce off the boards. Olofsson gets it back. Pass down low. Sabres doing a nice job keeping possession. Olofsson dishes it back. Flow's going to wait. Oh, and they try to pass back to Olofsson. Olofsson moved out of his spot. And now the Bruins are going to have to go for the quickest line change imaginable. Buffalo avoids offsides. Goodness, Buffalo's only got a minute 20 to go. They got to start just firing shots at the net. Here's a shot. That one's blocked. At this point, it's desperation time for Buffalo, so you almost have to do it. Dahlin rather, will dish it over to Millstat. Now a quick pass over to Sam Reinhart. That doesn't connect. And now you have an icing waved off. Under a minute to go. There's still 20 seconds left on the Sabres. Not so great penalty. And we got another stoppage here. How come? Is this another garbage penalty against the Bruins I might have to complain about? What's the deal? Oh no, Buffalo's gonna go on the penalty kill. So 4-on-4 for 19 seconds. Okay. All right, that works. What's the penalty? Too many men on the ice? Yeah, too many men on the ice. So Jeff Skinner's going to set his time in the box, and it does look like this will pretty much all but end any hope of a Buffalo comeback. As Lazar wins the draw, D to D. Grzelcyk shot in and out of the glove of Tokarski. And that one is no good. Now Sabres will have to go D to D, and they're going to have to pull Tokarski again. Down to the final 30 seconds. Well, 35 and counting. Tokarski to the bench. Actually now it's 5-on-5 because it's the Bruins power play. Bruins trying to get the puck back. It bounced off a Calgula's stick. Here's a shot. Deflected. Good save by Rask. Rebound. Oh, boy. Another good save. Bruins trying to clear it out of the zone. And Bruins are going to clear. They will not score the empty netter. But you can chuck up a shutout for Tuukka Rask. Boston wins it 2-0. Make that win 301 for Rask. Got to kill off quite a bit of power plays. There you go. Rask, his first shutout of the season. 51st shutout of his illustrious career. Make it 3 straight wins. And, Bruins win their first of 5 games against Buffalo in 2 weeks. But yes, the Bruins win 2-0. And Tuukka Rask, if there was any question what the save of the game was, first period, Rask, post-to-post, larceny on Dylan Cousins. Get out of here. That was an incredible save. Incredible save. And Pasternak, the first to congratulate Rask. Tuukka's got his first shutout of the year. Bruins, by the way, have not gotten now 2 shutouts in 3 games. Pretty impressive, and I'd imagine Swayman or Halak will get the start on Tuesday. 302 wins of his career for Rask. And again, 51st career shutout. And I know, right? Buffalo couldn't score on 7 power plays. There's a reason why they only have 12 wins. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. I got my next Bruins broadcast will probably be next Tuesday when they face the Penguins, which will probably be a much more entertaining game. So stay tuned for that. Sunday, commentating Talladega for any of you NASCAR fans. Tomorrow, I'll try to get a video out. Thursday, go subscribe to Power Skate Show on YouTube because we'll be doing Power Skate Thursday, not tomorrow. And then Friday, again, probably just like tomorrow. I'll probably film a video on Friday, but I don't think I'll do a play-by-play. But yeah, keep you updated on my Instagram and my Twitter for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Grant Fluff and Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening.